Right.
I can't say.
And you're backing Lisa Nandy.
Yes.
Would you serve Rebecca Long-Bailey if she wins?
Well, it's up to Rebecca Long-Bailey whether
Would
she'd want to give me a job.
Would you serve in the same shadow cabinet?
I will always serve the cause of the Labour Party because I want a Labour government. I want a Labour government because the NHS is in crisis, our mental health service is in crisis, our schools have been cut back, and we've lost police from our streets, and we need to change the way our economy works.
Why is Lisa Nandy better equipped than Rebecca Long-Bailey?
Well, this isn't necessarily, this person's better than that person, because that's not a very comradely way to approach these things.
Well, it is. Either you think someone's going to make a better leader of the Labour Party or they don't.
I'm not going to criticise another candidate, but I'm going to speak positively about the candidate I'm supporting. And I think Lisa combines a sort of authentic left-wing background. She was there marching against the Iraq War. She's the chair of the Labour Friends of Palestine. She's done a lot on children's rights, particularly refugee children. But she's also recognised for some time the pressures that Labour has been facing in these seats that we lost on election night. And I think she can combine the two. She can combine a socialist left-wing policy agenda, but also understand how we need to win back in Bolsover, in Sherwood, in Mansfield,
and is she a break with Jeremy Corbyn?
Is she a break with Jeremy Corbyn?
And Corbynism?
Well, I mean, it depends how you define Corbynism. I think, though, that the broad policy agenda that we have signed up to in the last few years will remain in the Labour Party. Because when you look at the big challenges facing us, like climate change, like an ageing population, like widening inequality, like the challenge of automation and technology, you actually need an interventionist government increasing public expenditure. I would describe that as a socialist government. So, in that respect, she will continue in the policy with the policy themes we've developed, I believe.
I mean, at the leadership hustings, Jess Phillips accused the others of keeping quiet about anti-Semitism. Is that fair?
I can't speak for all of the candidates, but I think, Rebecca's signed up to the Board of Deputies' 10 pledges. I think all the candidates have signed up to those 10 pledges now. And obviously, the way that the crisis was dealt with before the election, it wasn't quick enough. There wasn't a rigorous process that was developed alongside the Jewish community. These are all things that we are now aware of. But I think every candidate's now said that they are very committed to making sure that any issues that do arise within the party are dealt with very swiftly.
Just make a point, actually, Jess Phillips, generally, from a journalistic perspective, but also I would imagine in CCHQ, the candidate that they would fear most is Phillips. Because I think she would create a very interesting dynamic at the dispatch box. And she's extremely outspoken, and she does represent, I think, the separation of powers, perhaps from Corbynism, that's needed. I mean, she is a character, and I think if you were Boris Johnson, she would be the one you would fear most. I don't know if David agrees with that.